What's going on, everybody? CGA back in here with the Notorious CGA channel. Do me a favor, man. Like, share, subscribe. You know how they do. Today, we're going to talk about the perfect time. There's no perfect time than now to evolve, to experience an evolution in yourself. So anyway, the point of this video is to demonstrate to you right now, you have a recession coming on, tough economic situations going on. You have somewhat of a reset of how we do things from the Industrial Revolution into the digital age. We have currencies changing, potentially going down the line here in the next year into the next 25 years. The way we operate, the way we shop, the way we interact with each other, with social media and all of those things. The decline in marriage, the evolution or the de-evolution of the American woman or the Western woman, meaning they don't lean on marriage. You have 2030. By 2030, you're going to have more women that are going to be single and childless under the age of 30 than ever before in the history of our time. Okay. You have the onset of mental illness and all those things like that. And then you have the dumbing down of society. So the most people are going to be dumbed down, happy with nothing, happy with the government supporting them, happy with far less, and not ambitious enough to become who they need to become. So I'm telling you right now, this is the perfect time for you. If you've ever wanted to evolve or become something in this world, right? You wanted to be a part of the people who are the top 10%, the top earners. You wanted to be a part of people who are successful with more or less women without having to date them and be players and have rotations and go through the frustration of meeting women out at the club and the nightclub and party scenes, right? When they have a sense of independence of their own, or a lot of them are selling their booty cheeks, right? A lot of them are marketing themselves. They're promoting themselves. They're also dealing with extreme mental health issues, okay? The greater society is, but them specifically, all right? It's hard to even have a rotation of women with them having an onset of mental health issues. They're sad, they're depressed, all right, financially stressed, and they're anxious about just about anything, all right? We live in a different world, all right? The world of the 1990s, the world of the 1970s and the 1950s, all right, is somewhat gone. And they're never coming back unless we have extreme issues. Not only that, let me think about this, the amount of immigrants that are coming into our country, all right? I'm not one to say I'm against immigration, but to me, this particular culture of people that are coming from south of the border, not just Mexico, but Honduras, Guatemala, they're coming from Nicaragua, they're coming from Cuba, all right, they're coming from all over the place, and they're bringing their standards and mores and traditions into this world, and they're seeing a world of opportunity, all right? It's similar to the turn of the previous century, where you had a lot of immigrants come and make great changes in our lives. Today, this is the perfect time for you to evolve, not only in the things that you do, it's the way that you think and the way that you operate in this society. Look, there's a lot of people that want us to go back to the old days, go back to the old ways. Many people wanted us to go back to the 1950s and men and women be traditional. That's not so much of an option for everybody, all right? That's not so much of an option for everybody. Some dudes want to stay back in the 1990s and the early 2000s where they can be a player in a Mac. Well, who wants to be a player in a Mac against a rotation of women spinning plates against women that are experiencing great levels of financial stress, depression, sadness, anxiety, and even thinking of deleting themselves, all right? Who wants to do that? Well, there's a new way to do it. And listen, I'm not going to define that way. You have to define that way for yourself. But right now, the window's going to close in about 20 to 25 years, and then we're going to be set. You're going to be set kind of in the ways of we were set after the Great Depression in the 1900s, right? The 1900s, the olden days. All right, once that happened, a lot of people and companies became filthy, rotten rich. A lot of people became, we had the big baby boom. A lot of people, their ways were set, and we went into another 40, 50 years of whatever that culture is. And if you're a young man today, I implore you to come up with a new way to live. And there's nobody better than you, because you know what this world is better than even us old people, right? You are of the world, and we are what was the past, okay? But even if you're an old head, this is the time. So if you're in your 30s and your 40s, right now, this is the time to make an evolution into your life that by the time you hit your 50s, late 50s, early 60s, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck in the ways where you benefited from making the sacrifices in the previous year, which we would call yesteryear. All right, live in the year 2045 in your mind. Kind of envision where the year 2045 will be. We're in 2022 at this point, marching into 2023, and guess what? 3 years have gone by since the, the flying virus. 3 whole years. What did you do with yourself in that 3 years? All right, did you witness the change? Did you buck the change? Did you wish the change didn't happen? Did you wish that we went back to 2019? All right, guess what? Did we go back to 2019? All right, even if they whisked away, they said the flying virus disappeared. Did we go back to 2019? No, we went back to the reset mode. All right, and you can fight it all you want. All right, I don't think the idea is to fight it, but I think the idea is for you as a person to evolve. This is your opportunity. This is your chance. All right, look, let us know in the comment section what you think about this particular mindset. And I'm a visionary. I'm a visionist. I'm always looking in the future to see where things could go and where I could take advantage of the holes right now. There's going to be a lot more dumber people, a lot more people that are willing to be dependent on government and get direction from the one world regime that is going to tell them what to do. People will be completely fine with it. All right, I'm not with it. All right, I want a little bit more of this illusion of freedom that I have currently. I want a little bit more of it. All right, and I want a little bit more resources, and I want a little bit more decision-making capacity to decide what my future is instead of people deciding it for me. Right? They can say, "Well, you're old, black, blah 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 blah." All right, and then they want to put me and pigeonhole me into that. Not I. All right, I'm gonna have some choice in saying that. What say you? Leave your opinion on the comment section down below, and we'll be back with another video. Peace.